Have you ever woken up with that strange feeling that life is passing you by, and you're still not living the life you dreamed of? As if something bigger was waiting for you, but you didn't know exactly how to access that something? What if I told you that the key to completely transforming your reality is already within you, and all you need is to know how to use it? It may seem bold, perhaps even unlikely, but what if that's exactly what's stopping you from manifesting everything you desire? There is an inner power, an invisible flow of cosmic energy, that connects directly to the divine mind. This power is not exclusive to spiritual gurus or enlightened masters. It is in me, it is in you, it is in all of us. The difference lies in who learns to activate it. In this video, you will discover how to reconnect with the infinite wisdom of the universe and use this divine force to manifest abundance, purpose, love, health, and freedom. What you'll hear here isn't a pretty theory or an empty promise. It's a practical, profound journey that begins now, with you, right where you are, with everything you already have. Prepare to access your intuition, use powerful affirmations, develop a true spiritual connection, and begin the transformation your soul has been asking for so long. All this in simple, applicable, and powerful steps. Take a deep breath, and come with me to unlock the divine power that already resides within you. Waking up feeling unstoppable isn't about waking up smiling every day, like you're in a coffee commercial. There are days when the alarm clock goes off and all you want to do is go back to sleep. But when you discover an inner power, a real force that connects you to the divine mind and the cosmic energy of the universe, something changes. You don't wake up just to live another day, you wake up to create. To manifest. To transform. The feeling is that, finally, you're in control. The truth is that there is infinite wisdom within you, just waiting to be accessed. When you begin to trust this intuition, that gentle voice we often ignore, your outlook on the world changes completely. No matter where you are right now, what matters is that this divine energy is available, flowing silently within you. All you need to do is tune in, like adjusting a radio frequency to hear the right song. And the music playing? It's your soul in full manifestation. This journey of awakening doesn't require perfection, it just requires presence. A daily choice to connect spiritually, to align with the vibration of gratitude, and to start the day with powerful affirmations. Something like, I am guided by the divine mind, my inner power leads me to fulfillment. Simple, yet transformative. Start practicing this tomorrow morning. And see how even the coffee feels warmer, the day feels lighter, and the problems, well, they're still there, but you become greater than them. Dr. Ernest Holmes brought us an insight that changes everything. There is a divine energy that resides within us and can be accessed at any time. It's not a force out there, distant, in some temple or unreachable celestial being. It's within you, flowing through your body, pulsing in your heart, vibrating in your mind. When you recognize this, manifestation ceases to be a hope and becomes a concrete tool. It's like discovering a superpower you never knew you had. This inner power doesn't depend on luck or immense effort. It depends on consciousness. Holmes teaches us that we are co-creators with the divine mind, and that the reality around us is a direct reflection of what we cultivate within. Sounds too simple to be true. Well, that's precisely where the beauty lies. It's simple because it's natural. Manifesting your dreams, solving problems, transforming difficult situations, it all begins with understanding that you are a channel of this infinite wisdom. Imagine the divine mind as a cosmic power outlet. You're constantly connected to it, but you only reap the benefits when you decide to flip the switch. And how do you do that? With conscious affirmations, fine-tuned intuition, daily spiritual connection, and, of course, trust in the process. This is what transforms theory into practice, desire into reality. Dr. Holmes wasn't talking about magic, but about a natural, accessible, real process. And it all starts with recognition: divine energy is already in you. Activating your inner power is like turning on a light in a dark room. The energy is already there, but it only takes effect when you decide to use it. Many people live in the dark, not because they lack access to the divine mind, but because they've never learned to flip the switch. The good news: this process is much simpler than it seems. And it doesn't require any complex ceremony, it just requires awareness, presence, and a sincere choice to transform. Just as a switch connects a light bulb to electricity, your consciousness connects you to universal cosmic energy. When you shift your mental focus, from problems to possibilities, from fear to trust, you are literally activating a new state of being. Manifestation begins when you align thought, feeling, and action with the infinite wisdom that resides within you. This is spiritual practice applied to real life. And yes, it even works in the bank line or in chaotic traffic. Want a practical example? Instead of waking up and checking your phone on autopilot, take a deep breath and say, "Today, I choose to activate my divine power. I am aligned with the mind of God." This may seem silly at first, but try it for a week. You'll notice a shift in your mood, your choices, and even the opportunities that arise. It's as if the universe was waiting for that internal click to begin responding. And guess what? It really was. Think about gravity: you can't see it, but you can feel it. It's always there, working, influencing everything. Now imagine that the divine mind and cosmic energy work the same way. Invisible, but constant. What Dr. Ernest Holmes shows us is that spiritual manifestation follows laws as real as gravity. It's not a matter of believing or having blind faith, it's understanding that we are immersed in this vibrational field all the time, even when we're unaware of its presence. Just as gravity doesn't turn on and off, depending on your mood, divine energy is also always active, ready to respond to your inner frequency. This changes everything. It means you don't need to wait for an ideal moment to manifest your desires. You're already within the system, now you just need to learn how to navigate it. Spirituality, in this sense, unites with science. Both recognize that there is an invisible order sustaining the universe, and that you are part of it. Imagine this: you jump and return to the ground, that's gravity. Now, imagine sending a thought charged with intention, emotion, and clarity into the universe, that's manifestation. The difference is that one results in immediate results, while the other requires practice, alignment, and patience. But both work. The secret lies in understanding that the divine mind operates silently, continuously, like a natural force responding to your emission. And when that realization sinks in, nothing is the same again. It's fascinating to think that, although we are unique individuals, we are all connected to a greater divine mind, like different waves in the vast ocean of universal consciousness. This spiritual connection is invisible but profound, and it means that the power you feel within yourself is not isolated, it is part of a greater flow, an infinite wisdom that permeates everything and everyone. Understanding this changes the way you see yourself and relate to the world. Even without realizing it, each of us accesses this divine mind daily, whether through sudden intuition, creative inspiration, or an inexplicable sense of peace. We are unique expressions of the same power, and this brings with it an enormous responsibility and opportunity, to co-create a better reality, both for ourselves and for those around us. The metaphor of the ocean and the waves helps us understand that, even though we differ in form, we are the same essence. This collective consciousness opens doors to a greater understanding of yourself and the universe. By connecting with this force, you realize that your actions, thoughts, and emotions reverberate beyond your wildest imagination. And the most incredible thing is that this force is always available, ready to be channeled. From this recognition, manifestation ceases to be a solitary desire and becomes a harmonious dance with the cosmic energy that governs everything. Life is not just a passive phenomenon, it is active energy pulsating in every particle of the universe. This creative power is not restricted to grand events or moments of epiphany, but constantly flows within and around you. Recognizing this force is the first step toward assuming the role of a conscious co-creator of your reality. After all, the same energy that creates stars and galaxies also inhabits your being. This cosmic energy is tangible, yet invisible, and can be felt in the intuition that guides your decisions, in the affirmations that strengthen your divine mind, and in the gratitude that elevates your spirit. Every cell in your body is a living expression of this power, demonstrating that you are not separate from the source of life, but an integral part of it. Understanding this broadens your vision and allows for profound and natural transformation. When you begin to act in alignment with this force, you realize that manifestation ceases to be an external effort and becomes a fluid dance between intention, energy, and action. Spiritual connection strengthens the process, and infinite wisdom becomes a constant ally. It's a silent revolution that takes place within you, awakening an inner power capable of transforming not only your life but the world around you. You might think that accessing this power is for special people, enlightened people, or those with extraordinary gifts. But the truth is that the presence of divine life is within each of us, all the time. Imagine your being like a powerful smartphone. It has incredible features, but it only begins to work when you learn to use all its functions. The same is true of your spiritual potential. It exists, but only manifests when you decide to unlock it. This power is always present, even when you feel lost, tired, or disconnected. Spiritual connection can be accessed at any time, with simple practices that activate your intuition and elevate your cosmic energy. It's not necessary to change everything at once, simply take small steps with conscious affirmations, gratitude, and a focus on solutions. This way, your inner power begins to emerge, revealing the infinite wisdom you carry. The beauty of this process is that it's progressive and natural. You don't need to wait for a grand event to feel this power, it's there, waiting to be used. With patience and practice, transformation happens at your own pace, paving the way for a life manifested from the divine mind. It's a journey of self-discovery and empowerment that anyone can embark on, they just need to be willing to take the first step. Activating your inner power begins with a shift in focus. Instead of getting caught up in problems, focus on solutions. This simple mental shift is one of the first steps toward attuning to cosmic energy and the divine mind. For example, when facing a financial challenge, instead of worrying about what's missing, visualize opportunities and act with confidence, knowing that infinite wisdom is guiding your steps. Another powerful practice is to create a daily moment of spiritual connection. This could be meditation, prayer, or even a few minutes of focused silence. In this space, use affirmations that reinforce your confidence and power, such as, "I am a manifestation of divine energy," or "My intuition guides me to the best path." This helps strengthen your alignment with your essence and activate the transformation you desire. Furthermore, gratitude should be a consistent habit. Being thankful for small achievements and even challenges that bring learning changes your frequency and opens doors to new manifestations. Combine this with conscious visualization. Imagine your ideal life in vivid detail, feeling the positive emotions this reality already brings you. With confidence, intuitive action, and these practices, your inner power flows ever stronger. Facing life's challenges with a new perspective is one of the most important steps toward unlocking your infinite wisdom and manifesting real change. Instead of letting yourself get discouraged, spiritual connection teaches that every problem carries a hidden opportunity. For example, financial difficulties can be an invitation to develop creativity and courage, paving the way for true prosperity. Divine wisdom is always available to support you in difficult times, acting as an internal compass that guides your decisions. In relationships, this force helps transform conflicts into learning and mutual growth, strengthening the connection between people. With this perspective, you begin to realize that nothing happens by chance. Each situation is an important piece in building your personal transformation. When we talk about health, inner power and cosmic energy also manifest in self-care and emotional healing. The divine mind acts in recovery, but requires that you remain open to intuition and the constant practice of gratitude. Thus, challenges cease to be immutable obstacles and become stepping stones to a more abundant and balanced life. And this is not a distant ideal, but an achievable reality, accessible to all who truly desire change. When we begin to activate our inner power, transformation is rarely instantaneous. Cosmic energy and the divine mind work steadily and silently, but results appear gradually. This may seem daunting, but patience is one of the most powerful keys to manifesting the life of your dreams. Every small change, every new habit, and every spiritual practice contributes to this profound transformation. Persistence is the fuel that keeps manifestation flowing. Imagine planting a tree. You won't see fruit the next day, but with daily care and attention, life grows and strengthens. The same is true of your inner power. Maintaining your focus on affirmations, gratitude, and spiritual connection, even on difficult days, creates fertile ground for infinite wisdom to flourish in your life. The universe responds to consistency and true alignment. Therefore, more than quick results, what matters is the quality of your commitment to yourself. As you become more aware and connected, you realize that the path itself is transformation. And each step you take, however small, brings you closer to manifesting your deepest dreams. The good news is that you don't need to seek this power outside of yourself, nor achieve something that already belongs to you. Inner power, cosmic energy, and the divine mind have always inhabited your being. Recognizing this is the first step to truly and lastingly transforming your life. The spiritual connection you can establish now is the bridge to manifesting everything you've ever dreamed of. This transformation doesn't depend on external circumstances, but on your inner alignment with the infinite wisdom that guides the universe. By practicing affirmations, developing your intuition, and cultivating gratitude, you activate a powerful force that works for your growth and well-being. All of this creates a silent revolution that begins within and is reflected in every aspect of your existence. My invitation to you is simple: choose a practice we've discussed here and apply it for at least a week. Notice the small changes, trust the process, and allow the transformation to happen at your own pace. After all, the power is in you, it always has been, and now it's time to use it to create the life of your dreams. Now that you know you're connected to the infinite wisdom of the universe, I invite you to take the next step: watch this video, share it with anyone who needs to hear this message, and leave a comment about which inner power practice you'll start applying today. Your experience may inspire others to awaken this spiritual connection and begin transformation. Remember, this power isn't far away, nor is it exclusive. It's within you, waiting to be used with trust and faith. The more you open yourself to this cosmic energy, the clearer the path to manifesting the life you've always dreamed of becomes. That's why your participation here is important. Together, we create a network of support and growth that strengthens everyone. To not miss future content that will help you delve even deeper into this journey, subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell. God bless you, and until the next video, where we'll continue this conversation about power, manifestation, and transformation.